Good afternoon, everybody. Just gonna get make sure that I can see myself live here. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is so gorgeous in Calgary. Definitely beautiful weather. The buds are out on the trees, and I can see rabbits running around the neighborhood. So I think spring is in the air. How are you guys all doing? I hope that you're doing great. Hi, Christy. Hello, Kelly. All righty. We've got some fun things to show you today. Let's just make sure I can see myself here. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah. So nice. We got to enjoy the beautiful weather while we have it, for sure. All right. I'm going to jump right into it and show you these things. My daughter has a doctor's appointment later, so we're going to go through everything and get a look. So this is the new baby album. We did post a picture of it on Facebook and Instagram of the cover. And this is something that I had designed with Simply Stated Designs supplies. She did up an exclusive pack for us. So there's a kit that you get when you order it. You get the album, you get the paper, the die cuts, and the instructions, the page by page step instructions. And we let you know there's very minimal actual student supplies that you need. Of course, your adhesive and stuff like that. And if you want some inks, but like the ribbon comes in it. It is such a cute set. The images from Simply Stated Design are just fabulous. So really loving this kit, and I'm going to give you a little look through. There's even an exclusive sequin mix that's in the kit. So we'll just kind of flip through it. There's a few interactive elements. If you want this kit, I believe it's now up in the store at $65, which is a great deal for everything. And I believe it's up in the store. If you don't see it, then you can just email Sandy, but she was going to get that up in the shop. So we've got sentiments that are included, cute little balloons. You've got this little flap page, and the pocket pages come in with the album. And I'll just kind of give you a flip through. My daughter, of course, my oldest daughter, had a baby last summer, and he's about 8 months old. I love that this comes with the month cards. And so you can tuck them in and then add your photos. You could add more flaps and stuff if you wanted. This is kind of just a really nice keepsake album. I think whether you give it to a mom to put in the photos or whether you're putting the photos in and then giving her the book, that would be nice as well, or a dad. And we've got these cute little rainbows. These little images are so sweet. So this is more of a unisex book. It can be for boys or girls. You'll see some blues and yellows and teals and pinks. And it's not specific to boy or girl, which I like. The cute little die cuts are adorable. And then you get these little milestone tags. So you could put these in wherever they have them. I kind of put them in the instructions according to like when a baby might get their first tooth kind of thing, but you could change that around. Hi, Scrap Shotz. How are you? So I'm 4 months old, cute little photos. And then we've got a cute little sleepy one here. Another interactive flap. I just love these. They look almost watercolor. We've got some tags, and the tags I kind of left free when they were up in the top pocket so that you could actually write journaling, or mom or dad could write journaling on there, which I think would be a really nice element to add. There's also, I mean, you could turn these into journaling cards. Wherever I have white backgrounds, that would be kind of where a photo could go, or journaling. And this goes up to 12 months. I'm standing. So my grandson is now, he's crawling, he's pulling himself up on things. I'm sure over the past week since I've seen him, he's probably doing even more. So really, really cute. You're going to use pretty much everything from the kit, so there's not any waste. And I just added in my own black and craft and then white cardstock. So really, really cute. And then this was kind of like a kind of, birthday 12-month layout. So that's a look at the album. You can order that through the store, I believe now. And I'm sure they did go quite quickly in Calgary at the carnival. We are heading to Edmonton Carnival soon, so I'm pretty sure they're probably going to sell out at that point. So if it's something you want, we just have a limited supply. I'm going to show you a few other lines, and then we're going to look at those Crafty Kittens. They are so cute. They sold out so quickly. So here, first we have, oh my goodness, this is so cute. We've got the Doodlebug design, butterfly kisses, and there's a lot of stuff. I don't really have this organized well here. Put Vicki over here for a second, and then we'll look through her stuff. Lots of elements that you can add. So, you can pick up a whole collection. You can choose your favorites. Doodlebug Design always does such a great job designing their stuff, and you can mix and match it with their other collections as well. So here we have the icons. These are the cardstock stickers. Hi, Irene. Hi, Cynthia. They are cute. Love the flowers. I think that the flowers and the bees, all these elements would be really great for spring and summer photos. And of course, I like when I have a collection like this, I like to make a few scrapbook pages. And then when I have stuff left over, I like to just put them on cards and make kind of pre-made cards that are quick to go together. And they're even nice to give out as a set. Hi, Jennifer. I need a drink of water already. All right. This is the Essentials kit. This looks like cardstock, assortment of cardstock. Then you've got, oh, here it says, you've got the icon stickers, cardstock stickers, double-sided cardstock in various, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you've got mini jewels, gingham ribbon, doodle pop with the butterfly. And it's got the 3D flowers on there and then the cute little butterflies. This I feel like would be really great to take to a crop or just have as, if you love this collection, and you want to use a little bit of everything, this kind of gives you a little bit of everything. This is really cute. So that's the Essentials. Then we've got the paper pack. I really like these paper packs. They are nice tone on tones, and there is 12 double-sided. I like that they have the patterns are really great, and I feel like they're great for cards or scrapbook pages, great for layering. So those are some really nice colors. Then we have the paper pack, and this has 12 double-sided cardstock plus you get the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And I really like these borders that they have in there. They've got some tabs, some bigger elements that you can use on your pages or cards. Yeah, very versatile, Kelly. Irene is excited that her card is up for Card of the Month. That's right. So if you haven't checked out the Card of the Month, this is a Facebook group from Creative Scrapbooker who we love. Um, they have Card of the Month, and if you make cards, go in there and share them because we um, Creative Scrapbooker chooses cards of the month each month and they are voting. So Irene, who's one of our amazing customers, she has a card in there. So you should go there and you should um, check out Card of the Month for Creative Scrapbooker. You can look on the website for the link and you'll see the voting link. And I think you should vote for her because she's on here and she did a great job. And here we have our textured cardstock from Doodlebug Design. So this is really nice. It's a good weight cardstock and it has a little bit of texture, which is really nice in all those colors. So those are all going to go with either the patterned paper pack or this pattern one. This one is called 12 by 12 paper pack petite print. And this is the Butterfly Kisses pattern paper. There are 3 baby kits left. Okay, so if you're wanting that baby kit, be sure to get it right away. Then we've got some Vicki Boutin, which I mean, oh, I didn't even finish showing you all this. I'm getting ahead of myself. I got distracted by Irene's card. We've got the odds and ends, which are a whole assortment, 134 pieces. Amazing, of these really good size pieces of die cuts. Then we've got the bits and pieces. So these are die cuts as well in the Butterfly Kisses line, but they're a little bit different. So these ones are flowers, butterflies. You've got some banners. These ones, and there's 162 pieces. These ones are more like the images. So the sun and the cart and the bicycle. These are great for kind of layering on lots of flowers, depending what images that you like adding to your pieces. Oh, no problem, Irene. Then we've got this really cute set. So it's a die and a stamp set. They come together. The same images that you have in that set, but then you can stamp and color them any color you want, as much as you want. Plus you've got the thinking of you, the hello, have a beautiful day. These would make really beautiful cards paired with some of those papers. And you have a thanks die cut as well, which is really nice. Really great. That's such a cute set. So those come together as a set. And then we've got puffy words. I have this thing for puffy stickers. It's like it just brings me back to being a kid and having a sticker book and collecting stickers. And I love that they have words, puffy word stickers. Aren't these cute? Really cute. And these would be great, like I think great for cards. Of course, you can add them to 2 pages kind of as um, a smaller maybe title, the XOXO or birthday, but wouldn't these be cute to make a whole bunch of cards with? Those are really great. The puffy icons. Again, these are my favorite. And look at these frogs. So cute. I think I'm going to have to get these. And they're so detailed. It is adorable. And these are the chit chat die cuts. So these ones here, you've got all these words. These are really great for scrapbooking. And then you have a lot of sentiment banners. You have 109 pieces. Again, a really great amount that you get. Then you've got some postage type images, some circles, more banners, lots of little small elements with lots of sentiments. So I think cards and scrapbook pages. I like that you could do both with this line very easily. Very cute. I know, Irene. It's so cute. I know. I had kind of looked at it quick and just hadn't really looked at it, but after looking at it, it's like, oh, I really like this. And this is the 6x8 paper pad. So it's going to be a smaller, I don't want to open it up, but smaller size, but the same kind of papers that are in that larger one. You'll be able to see that online. Really great. And I love they always have cut aparts in these. I think these are really great if you do make a lot of cards. These are great. But a 6x8, it's pretty big. And if you wanted to make a 6x8 album, this would be great as well with the snap albums. And then look at these. I got to show you these cute little doodle pops. Oh my God, those are so cute. These are called Fun Guys. Adorable and very punny. Hoppy to see you. The frogs. I know if Tamara was on here, she would love those frogs. This is Cup of Cheer. Like, look at the dimension. They've already layered everything for you, and they have kind of an element where it's glossy on there, which is really neat. You've got the sunshine. That would be amazing on a page. These I like to use. I like to kind of save them and use on my pages. But they would be really cute on cards too. So butterfly kisses. I think if you were making a very special, card for someone that someone who would really appreciate it, then I would put one of these on. Okay, this is so cute. Do you see that in there? It's a shaker. This is called Spring Bouquet. And I gotta admit, some of these I just have and I just keep because they make me happy. This is Ladybug Garden. Oh, look at that little ladybug. So cute. We've already seen ladybugs. It hasn't been super warm here, but the weather is coming and there have been ladybugs out. This rainbow is called Rainbow Garden. That's really nice. I love that they put the flowers on the bottom of the rainbow. Shape sprinkles. That's kind of their enamel dots are called the sprinkles. And so these ones are butterflies, which are so sweet, and hearts. And I think these, I mean, you can use on anything as little accents. And then this is not, but I'll show you that in a minute. This one is the sprinkles in the bitty bugs. And they're like the little enamel elements as well. That is a super cute line. All right. Now this, Sandy dropped this off to me. So this looks like it is sweet little paw prints. And that would be perfect actually with those die cut toppers that I'm going to show you. And okay, they're under here. So we'll show you those last. And then we'll show you how they go together. So this is the Vicki Boutin stuff, long awaited, very exciting. So we didn't get the full line in. We're hoping we get more. We are not 100% sure if we're going to get restocks on this. So pretty much right now, what we have in stock is what's there. There's about, from what's there, I guess 3/4 of it has gone already. So if you see something you want and it's in the shop, be sure to grab it because it's probably not going to last, and we don't have any information on whether they're going to have any restocks on it. But I do want to show you it because it is amazing. And this is probably, I guess this is Vicki's last line with American Crafts, right? Because she has the Flower Emporium, which we do have lots in stock of with 49 and Market, which is beautiful as well. But of course, this is kind of what I feel like I think of Vicki's stuff as it's beautiful, it's bright. All right, so let's have a look at this stuff. We've got the ephemera, which has 65 pieces in it. You've got really good sizes, like really good scrapbook sizes. Lots of fun elements, the books, the deer, there's always something for everybody. Irene's is in the mail. Yeah, you probably got your order in. And Marlo says, sure, no buying new supplies. Okay, we won't talk about that right now, Marlo. I mean, sometimes you just got to pick it up if you love it. Then we have the stickers. So these are 104 stickers because there's double-sided. You get this long border. Those are great. Love these elements. Oh yeah, I think I was saying, I think you can do so many different the themes or pictures with these lines. You know, there's little elements in it that you could probably coordinate to so many different things, or do pictures that don't have a theme. They're just regular photos. I didn't see this because it was tucked in there. Puppy stickers. Dave, as Scrap Shotz says, you'll find when you get to the individual papers, there's nothing on them. Okay, so no name, paper. They only named them by numbers. All right, well, we'll look at that. Which I guess that's what they're doing. This is 2 sets of these puppy stickers. Stars, I always use lots of hearts. They're very cute. The washi tape coordinates with the collection. Washi's always so fun, and you can do so many things. If you are not sure what to do with your washi tape, but you love it, look on Pinterest. There's so many ideas of what to use your washi tape for, and start using it because it's so fun to use. Yeah, they are very versatile. You're right, Irene. The individual paper sheets are $1.75. I believe they are limited to 2 per person, but I might be wrong. It does say in the shop, just because we are only going to get a limited amount as far as we know. This is the foam stickers. So you've got this foam dimension, and we've got some frames here, lots of different elements. If I'm making a page, I do like having some die cuts that are flat, some things that are the foam dimension, just different layers of sizes of things. And you've got sentiments in here. That's a really nice set. And then we've got the printed vellum, and it's got foil on it. Can you see the foil? I don't want to take it out of the package, but I think you can see that foil there on the flowers. It's really beautiful. And the individual flower petals have different patterns on them. So that is really gorgeous. Another thing that I love about Vicki's collection is that she's got so much um, stuff online that she does. She does YouTube videos, she uses her stuff, she shows you how to use it. And so there's no end to inspiration. Plus, there's a Facebook group for Vicki Boutin. And definitely check those things out because you want to use your supplies because they're amazing. All right, so we've got paper. I'm guessing that these are the numbers on here. So it looks like it's kind of in order, but I don't know if there's a different number that you mean. Sandy. Anyway, I'm just going to show you the number. You'll be able to see the picture of the paper if you're looking online for it. Yeah, very gorgeous. These are the 3x4s, a number ending in 76. And I love the color scheme. I love this soft pink. Things that I do really love about a collection are having books in it, the library card, this palette kind of swatches. I love that. I think there's so many things you could use this for. And then you have the branding strip has stuff on it, which is great. And you have this pink and white design pattern. Then this one ends in 77 and 2 per person and 1 only of the other items. Thank you, Irene. Thanks, Scrap Shotz. Yeah, Kelly, the washi tape is gorgeous. And then there even is some with the foil on it, which is nice. So this one has the flowers, kind of, it looks like, you know, where you cut out and put together the flowers, which is such a nice look. Oh, okay, that's the only number. Okay. You'll see a paper number 1, paper 2. Oh, okay. All right, that's okay. You're going to see the paper that you want. And then on the back, we've got this really great navy and white diamond design. And then look how neat that branding strip is. I would use this the same as I would use washi tape. Then here we've got, this is gorgeous. I love this and I love this idea. I think this would make just, I would leave this paper like it is, map my photos, put a few elements and a title, and you could literally be done. Isn't that beautiful? But I would also use this as an idea to make some pages like that. But I do love this one. Then here is the back, really great. This might be one that I need 2 of. You've got the writing and then kind of that black and splattery look in the back, which is gorgeous. And then, oh, isn't this pretty too? So nice. The pinks and the oranges. That would be gorgeous. You could either cut those out, you could use that as a background. And then that is beautiful as well. And I'm betting this was probably like something she created on her jelly plate and then used as a paper. And look at those cute little colored pencils. This one here has the butterflies. Again, that kind of cut and pasted, which I think guess she was going for. Look, which is so fun. And they match the flowers. And then a little bit of a checkerboard, kind of a wonky checker, and then the butterflies at the top. This one, another great one that would be so perfect just as a quick page. But also, I mean, you could definitely cut it up. And that would be great too. And then you've also got this little area that looks like it was taped on. How fun is that, hey? This just makes me want to start scrapbooking right now. Then we've got these fun little elements that are all put together. These are so cute. I would love to know how she made this paper, hey? The number on the first page that I showed, and Kelly, I think that that doesn't correspond with what's on the website, but is that what you mean? So that was the 3x4, and if you can kind of see it there, ends in 76. Is that what you meant? This one ends in 82, but I don't know if it shows up at the website. It sounds like it doesn't. Then this has a blue tone-on-tone dot. Yeah, it's much easier when they have a name for the paper. Sometimes, I guess that doesn't happen. This is really great. Love this. And all the tags and tickets you could cut out of this and the rulers. This is super fun. And then a green leafy teal tone on tone and that fun little pattern on the top. And then we've got a whole text background. I would definitely cut this up. I love this. You could add splatters and inks to it. And then look at this. This I would have as my background and add a piece of paper. So this would definitely be another, like, have to have two. And then this dotted paper, this is really great. Isn't that fun with the polka dots and different sizes? Yeah, beautiful. And then this green tone on tone with the triangles, so fun. And then the ledger paper, that's awesome. Always great. Love a ledger paper. And this would be a really great element to add in. And the flowers, the centers kind of match that vellum, which is fun. And hello, and almost like a barcode type rainbow look. That is really great. And then these fun little, looks like tape elements that you could just use as your background or matting or so many fun things. You could cut these out too. So that is a look at the beautiful Vicki Boutin, which I'm now going to have to go look on the website because those are amazing. Oh, and there's one more thing here. This is the titles pack. So this has all these different title elements, sentiments, and you can kind of see they're all in there. There's lots in there. These ones look like the, I don't know if they're, nope, they're not individual. So they look like they'd be a good size. And then it looks like there's some foil ones in there. Yeah, some gold foil as well. Beautiful. Hi, Julie. How are you? All right, and I have to show you, okay, these Crafty Kittens and Picnic Pups. These went so quickly at Carnival. Um, I don't have the card here. I forgot to get that back. But I made two cards with these. And I just want to show you how quick and easy these are to put together. It's almost, it's a little confusing. I think the way they have them labeled, and maybe it's a UK thing, like decoupage collection. To me, I mean, it makes sense once you open the package, but you're like, what do I do with these? They are die cuts that layer. That's what I think they should have called them. So these are the puppies. So sweet. So cute. And you'll see all the elements. And so I'm going to show you with the cat one how you layer them. So you get all these different scenes that you can then, I think they're so perfect to add to your pages or to cards especially. Here are the Crafty Kittens. So you have all these cute scenes. Let me see if I can find the picture because I think I posted a picture on Instagram of the two cards that I made. Let's see. And they were very quick and easy to do. And they looked so cute. Okay, of course, now that I'm scrolling, it's like, where did I put them? I think that I posted them, but let me look on the Scrap Shotz Instagram. So you go ahead and you print out. I didn't post them. Okay, you have to bear with me here because I got to show you. They're so cute. Let me see. Have you guys tried these before? Okay, I'm gonna look in my photos. Here they are. And I made more than this too. Look how cute. And they've got the dimension because you're layering them. So, and these would be great too to take to a crop. I chose this background for this one, which is a some lawn fawn paper because it looked kind of like fabric and yarn, like a knitted stuff. And this little kitty was getting into all the cute little yarns. This one had the paint, and I had this background done already. I think these are great to use with your backgrounds that you have done. Just pull them out and see what colors go with them. And I added some splatters to the background. No, I didn't. I think that comes like that. I cut that with a circle die, the background. So I'm going to show you how quickly yeah, I so remember that, Irene. And that was, you would cut each one out by hand and layer them. Now you can just pop them out. I do remember that. All right, so let's have a look at that. And wouldn't these go cute as well with either the cat or the dog if you were making a little card or a page and you wanted a paw print on? It would be really cute. I also looked through my stash and I found any kind of um, sentiments that I felt like would match it. And that was fun to do as well. Got a little random glue dot on here. Okay, we'll take that off so it doesn't stick to anything else. So let's just do this one here. So this is the little kitten with the bowl. So you're just being careful, but they do press out fairly easily. They're not going to fall out on their own. You can see that I forgot the little paw on that one of the cats that I did on that card, but it was fine. Okay, so we're punching out, oh, and there's 2 sheets of each, so I just punched out 2 of each. So we'll make that one later. We'll just keep 1 of each. You get a lot in here. So you only have to actually punch out 1 at a time. Okay, and then we're going to get the little bowl. This would be a cute birthday card. You could put a birthday sentiment on it. And then, so I think that paw is actually goes with that guy. And I think we got everything for that one. And then we're going to go to our background. So then you have the background. You can use this as is, or you can die cut it. So with the other ones that I made, and I did make more as well, and I'll have to find the photo of that and post it because they were really cute as well. I will do that later today. So I used a circle die, and I'll kind of just show you like the backgrounds. I mean, the backgrounds themselves are so cute. And then these are all the layering ones. So you're having a background, and then you punch out the elements that you layer. Yeah, I made that one into just little square cards, like little note cards. And they were really quick and easy to make. Okay, we don't need that guy. We don't need those. This is what we need. So I just pulled out what we need. Do we want to cut that? I kind of like, if I'm making a card, I kind of like a circle. So let me just grab a circle. Oh, that's too big. That might, yeah, that kind of just fits, or we could go a little bit smaller as well. Let's have a look at the smaller one. Let's do that, and then the decoupage or the layered elements are going to kind of just stick out there, which is going to be really great. Okay, I'm just going to run this through my die cut machine. And if you liked the square, you could leave it as a square, or you could die cut the square just to have a die cut edge on it. And these actually whipped up really quickly. Then I took the larger die and I used a coordinating paper. So I'll keep that out so I can do that later. I just want to show you guys how that goes together. Let's get some foam tape. So, okay. I really like having these on hand. These are the strips, the foam strips. These are scrapbook adhesives by 3L, and they are, I think other companies have them as well. Sandy said we also have some samples of the puppy ones. Oh, yes. And yeah, those sell out too. And just one second here. Need to tell my daughter I'm going to pick her up. Okay, so I think having these on hand is really great. Then you can just grab some foam adhesive, and the largest element is the one that's going to go first. If you're not sure, just start layering them, and obviously this is not going to go under here or you wouldn't be able to see it. So because this is the largest, the main element, we want to add that on first. I'm just going to take out this little piece. And because that's bigger, let's use some foam tape. Having an assortment of sizes is always a good idea. Okay. Put this here. We'll add, and because these are all scrapbook adhesives by 3L, if you have the same company and the same size, then you can just mix and match what you need to. So everybody up to today? Do you have nice weather? I'm hoping to get outside. Well, I am going to get outside. I have to go pick up my daughter. Then we have to go for a doctor's appointment because I accidentally rolled the window up on her finger yesterday. And I think it's okay, but I just want them to check. Anyway, and then my other daughter has a flag football game. So then it will be straight to that. But the weather's nice. Erica did have a soccer game on Sunday, and that was absolutely terrible because it was raining, snowing, freezing cold, but they still played soccer. All right, so we're going to put this one on next. This is one that I would, if you're going to send it through the mail, it'll be a little bit extra postage because you're putting those extra layers. I would just put it in a nice padded envelope or give it to someone in person so that everything stays nice. Because I feel like adding these layers is what really gives it that like wow factor. Okay, and then we've got the cat. And we'll put, actually, let's do the strip. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. I had cats growing up, but we have a dog right now, which we all love. Okay, and our last little element. And then after I got mine made, what I did was kind of then decide what papers. So if I had some birthday papers, that would look cute with that. If I had some pink backgrounds that I had already done that were kind of like a gel plate or splatters, that would look good as well. You could bring in that blue color, or you could just ink a background as well. That would also be cute. So then you would put that on your card, add a little sentiment below, and I think that is so easy. And look at the dimension that you get. So cute. So those are the puppy and kitten die cut toppers. And I'll make this into a card and then I'll post it along with those other cute kittens. All right, so that is it for today. Have a look in the shop. Pick your favorite things and just have fun creating. Hopefully you have a wonderful week, rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and I hope that you get some time to do some fun things for yourself. Thanks so much, guys. We will talk to you soon. Bye.